Hello, everybody out there in YouTube world. My name is Sophia. I'm coming to you guys today with my first initial video. I look forward to using YouTube as my outlet for my video blogs in the future on advice, and for those who would like for me to give them advice. Email me the question or concern that's going on, and I will reply via YouTube. Also, allowing comments of others who tune in to my channel to also vent or, give you their input on the situation. But I look forward to it. And again, this is my first video, and I hope y'all enjoy. So, the topic, or what I would like to basically talk about today, is repairing our brokenness, brokenheartedness, especially. I would first like to start off by saying that I feel that it is so very important that we as people, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, aunts, cousins, whatever, it is so important that we take the time out of our lives to repair those things that have broken us, especially if we have a broken heart. I want to do this video in pieces and segments so it doesn't seem like I'm just running on and rambling, and I also want to cut it as short but get to the point as quickly as possible. So the first point I want to touch on when it comes to repairing ourselves from brokenness is that we have to understand that hurting and healing, it goes hand in hand. And what I mean by that is you have to hurt in order to heal. Granted, I know it doesn't feel good. Granted, I know no one wants to hurt. Yeah, it may sound crazy, but it's very necessary. If you don't hurt and try to mask that hurt with other things, then you'll just be left hurting all over again. You'll continue to suffer because you won't face the truth or those things that are inevitable. Constantly, I see people who in long-term relationships and things like that, some turn to drinking, some turn to going out all the time, some turn to just jumping in another relationship with someone, never giving themselves the time to heal. But one thing I would like to say about that healing process, no matter how many people you surround yourself with, there's always going to be a time when you are alone, and that is when it's going to hit you the hardest. Everything that you're trying to run from catches up with you in that moment of aloneness. And I don't know what the issue is. Everyone has been hurt before, so it's no shame in crying. If you have to cry, cry. If you want to scream, scream. Because it's very important that when we hurt, we need to get it off our chest. And if you can't, write it down. If you feel like you can't trust anybody with what's going on in your life, write it down. Writing is always therapeutic, even if you don't want to. So what? Write it down. It's the only thing that'll help you escape that hurt or that moment. It's not about what you look like to other people. It's all about getting back to what's important. My second thing I like to kind of vent on is stop trying to fix those things that have shown you time and time again that they are broken beyond repair. And the best advice I have on that, if someone tells you, yet let alone shows you that they don't want you, don't make them show you or tell you again. Like, I'm the type of person, you only have to hurt me one time, or basically, especially verbally tell me something, it's going to stick with me forever. Yes, I'm human. I'm just to the point where when I say F it, I mean exactly what I say. And it tends to help a lot of things in my life go a whole lot smoother. But again, I'll say do not ever put yourself in a position to have somebody tell you more than one time that you're not what they want, that you're not what they want, or that you're not wanted, period, inferior. So again, I know that when it comes to matters of the heart, I know that it's not an easy task, but we have to get in the routine of letting go of those habits that hurts. And I know sometimes we drag this love thing out longer than we should, with hope. How much hope can you put into one situation when the verdict is constantly coming back telling you that it's not going to work? After a certain point, you can't blame that person anymore for you hurting. You're hurting yourself. If you don't have the strength to walk away and stay away, to reflect back on the person you were before you fell victim to whatever, then you're not a victim anymore. You're victimizing yourself. You can only blame that hurt so far because now it's self-hurt. You're hurting yourself. You're torturing yourself. If I will, I'll put it that way. So we do have to get into that habit of letting go of the habits that hurt. And while I may seem nonchalant, trust and believe I've been there. I can only speak from those things I have experienced in, but I also learned from my lesson. And again, back to it, if you keep repeating, the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over, expecting different results. How can you ever expect to be happy again if you keep going back to that has hurt you on numerous occasions? I'm not so it's your girl, Sophie. Y'all will be seeing a whole lot more of me. If you don't know me, get to know me. So, I did want to close on that note. Thank y'all for watching. I went over a little bit, but I think I did pretty good. So, stay tuned. I'll probably be dropping a video a week until I become in demand. So, it's so very necessary that you guys tune in. But again, I did want to drop that, and I think it's important. I got a couple of inboxes, and that's a lot of the advice I have been giving to those who have been reaching out to me, and it seems like people need to know that. So again, I hope this video reaches someone who needed it and needed to hear it. So again, it's your girl. Y'all have a good day.